Listener, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into your messages. All right. I do not have a direct message, so we'll see what messages come out. That's so you know, I'm going to say this. I have to, because we cannot not welcome the new supporters. Okay. So if you are new to SGL, podcast and you became aware because you located the YouTube channel, welcome. If you didn't know we had a YouTube channel, yes, we have a YouTube channel. There's links in the description box, and you should be able to find the YouTube handle either on the About Me section, or you should be able to see it as you're looking at however that is, because I can't see how you see it, but there's a handle, or you can click one of the links in the description box that will take you over to YouTube. All right, so make sure you subscribe over there. For those of you who are already subscribed to YouTube and you are following the podcast, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you need or seek. Okay. Keep in mind, some messages may trigger you, and that is not the intention. Again, some messages may trigger you, and it's not the intention, because this is a healing space, a safe space, a space where we all grow, we all come together. You know, we may be going through, we may be on different levels, different phases, but there's something in common. We are going to continue to persevere. We're going to push forward, and we are going to be a support system for one of all of us in all, right? As a collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to the community, if you are earth sign, you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome. If you are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome. If you are an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, welcome. And if you are a fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, welcome. Let's go ahead and get started and see what messages come out for you. All right, what messages do you have for the listener? Let's see. What messages do you have for the listener? I am feeling a heaviness. Like, it's kind of hard for me to even shuffle the deck. So something could be going on with, excuse me. Something could be going on with your hands, or, you know, there could be something where you feel like there's too much weight. You may have too much responsibility and it's too much. You're being asked to ask for help. Even if it's kind of like, even if you don't like the person, or there's a disagreement and you just don't want to, you know, ask, would you rather be in pain, or would you rather swallow your pride and just get it out the way and ask for help? Watch the difference of you putting your pride aside and asking for the necessary help that you need. Because I'm not getting there's going to be a no. It's like, yeah, I'll help you. Okay? If you are having pains in your arms and in your hands, you may want to go see a doctor. Recommendation, they have, you know, muscle rubs and things like that. I'm not telling you to do that. This is what I'm channeling and pertaining to advice, because some of you could be allergic to certain topicals. So don't say, oh, SGL. No. This session is all about me delivering the message. And by the way, I'm so thankful that you showed up, and I hope you're thankful that I showed up for you. Okay? Believe me, the past 2 years has been a journey. And you know what? How I feel right now, we always have good moments. Let me make that clear. We have ups and downs, and we have those good moments, right? The moment that I'm feeling right now, despite of my head cold and my allergies, what I feel right now, it is a feeling that I've never felt before. I've never felt this before. Never felt this before. And I am grateful and thankful. I have been waiting to tap into what I'm feeling right now. I couldn't identify it, but what I'm feeling right now, it feels good. And I want to send that goodness to you, my love. Hey, what messages do you have for the listener? All right. You may be feeling like someone is trying too hard, or like I'm hearing all push and shove, or all push to the side. It's like, allow that person to be their authentic self. Allow them to be them. Learn them. You may not be an affectionate person, or you're realizing that you're not an affectionate person, but you're open to being affectionate. You're open to being affectionate. Affectionate does not have to, doesn't always have to be touch, okay? Just, being in the presence of someone and allowing them to be themselves without casting judgment, or trying to control that space of that interaction. Okay, nothing is coming out of this deck right now, so we're going to go to the next deck to see what messages come out for you. All right, what messages do you have for the listener? All right. What messages do you have for the listener? I'm all about not forcing anything. All right. What messages do you have for the viewer? Literally, nothing is coming out. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull some I am messages. In just one moment. Let me pull some I am messages and see what's going on. Alright, what I am messages do you have for the listener? Don't worry, but we don't force any messages. So far, the channel messages, if you need to go see a doctor, go see one. If you're able to have remedies that you can do yourself, do those. But in pertaining to authenticity, and pertaining to authentic, you being authentic, or allowing someone else to be authentic, allow them to be and accept them. And pertaining to affection, someone who's learning or wanting to experience affection. All right, I am messages for the viewer. All right. You probably have heard me say this before, but I'm being guided to say it again. What you're looking for is looking for you. Okay? What you're looking for is looking for you. Just one moment, viewer. What else was I getting ready to say? Oh, what you probably are, you probably heard me. I'm talking to those of you who've been with me, and you hear me say this all the time. when I'm guided to say it. What's looking for you, what you're looking for is looking for you. But what's looking for you, okay, there's this beauty, right? I'm channeling. There's this beauty that is in an unknown space. And sometimes we could say in our minds that, we think people know where we are, know what we're doing, knowing how we feel. And in reality, they don't. Okay? I don't know who I'm talking to. You're being asked to show up. What does that mean? It means get out of your safe space. I'm not saying get out of your safe space so you can feel unprotected. No. Correction. Get out of your comfortable space. It's time to have the courage, my love, to show up. That's all I can say is that show up. And I know it's frustrating. It's like, SGL, just tell me, what do you mean show up, show up? I'm thankful that I was able to be able to give you that much. Okay? Show up. I know I said get out of your comfort space. Show up. Okay? I'm not telling you to dabble back into your past. I'm saying show up. Thank you. Thank you, Most High. What it is, it's kind of like get out in the community. Go see family and friends. Make yourself visible. Don't make yourself uncomfortable. Don't think too hard. Show up. Some of you, your realization of you showing up now, just you showing up to this session, that's the beginning. Now you have this awareness. Okay, I need to show up. Some of you is showing up and writing it down in detail of how you feel, making it plain and clear of the direction that you want to go moving forward, what you don't want, what you don't want to tolerate, what is it that you're trying to call in, what is it that you want to receive. Okay? You are loved. I know you're loved here in the SGL community. Yes, you are. We are a work in progress. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the podcast so that you could be a part of the success and growth of the channel, of both channels, because I want you to be successful too. Yes, I do. I want you to thrive. I want you to understand. I want you to live. Some of you need to start creating memories and start recording and sharing. Okay? Right. All right. What are some I am messages for the listener, please? We're going to start there. I am messages for the listener. I am messages for the listener. Kind of feels like that was the message. Those channel messages that we received, it feels like that was a channel message. You have faithfulness here. Yeah, you need to show up, babe. You need to show up. And whoever you are, you don't like to be called titles unless you give it. I'm not calling you babe because you're not the only person in the collective. Imagine your situation and how you feel. There's 2,000 of people in the collective that are on the same wavelength as you. So don't be selfish. I was not trying to make you feel some type of way. This is my language, my lingo. And I'm happy that you're here. Okay? Moving forward. This faithfulness here. This is great as thy faithfulness. God is telling you, God wants you to live. The universe is saying, just step out. Just step out. And I know it's hard to step out because when you're in your comfort space, and it's your space, when you step out of your space, everything feels foreign. Sometimes it feels like there's a lot of pressure. I want you to breathe. I'm not telling you to go out and do the most extreme. No. I want you to go out and get some fresh air. All right? You have some people that are concerned about you. You got people that want to see you. A telephone call and a text message only does so much. But when I see you, it confirms that you are okay. I don't know who that's for, but faithfulness here. You have shown that you do care about yourself. But now it's time for you to get out there, because what you're looking for is looking for you. And there's this little voice on the side, on the left side, and it's saying, no, SGL, I'm not looking for anything. Well, I want you to rediscover more of you. You getting out is going to broaden your creativity. It's going to bring more texture and colors to what it is that you create. For some of you, you just like peace and quiet. Well, I need you to bring more space in that world. Okay? So you have faithfulness here. All right. Anything else pertaining to I am messages? For others of you, you are ready to be a faithful person. And this is your I am message. It says, I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. Being faithful is just a commitment. Whoever you are, it's not something that's going to drain. Faithfulness, thank you. Faithfulness is not going to drain you. When you're not faithful, that's what's draining. So I'm going to keep that I am message. I'm being guided to leave that alone. What are the frequencies around my listener? Let me see. All of this. Let me check that right. What are the frequencies around my listener? What are the frequencies? Let me shuffle one more time. Alright. What are the frequencies? What is the main frequency around the viewer? I need you to ground yourself. You have soul time. Soul time is a frequency that's around you. Rediscovering yourself again. Feeling like home. All right? For those of you who you're where you are is not where you're born or where your immediate family is. It's time for you to get out and show up for yourself and bring pieces of home where you are. Okay? And creating that new reality. So it's kind of like, in due time, you'll find yourself saying, my second home. And pertaining to others of you, this is about rediscovering, tapping into things that you lost, that made you feel centered. Okay? And there's no rush when this is soul time. When you are ready, you will be ready. Okay? Also, God's timing is not our time. So, it's kind of like I said, what you're looking for or what you're seeking is looking and seeking you. So it's kind of like God is saying, I need you to get yourself in order. I don't want you to just impulsively go out and just be like, yeah. No. Everything is in decency and in order. Give me your words of advice, please. Words of advice for the viewer. Things are turning around in your favor. Alright. Someone's animal can be Cosmo. We have acceptance and adversity. Accept your situation. Accept your vices. Accept your setbacks. Accept what feels so cold and reckless and heartless. But for the majority of time, when I get adversity, this has to do with financial hardship, being let down, going a couple steps back. All right. But if this has to do with adversity when it comes to substances, this is telling me it's hard for someone to regain their substance of themselves. They have lost it. It's lost. So you may feel sick, down and out, depressed, sad, right? And it's time to release that. Accept who you are. Because some of you may not have the means or the resources. I need you to show up because there's someone looking for you. Assistance is looking and waiting for you. You have to show up. Okay? And it says, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Right? And then it says, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So this immediately is telling me, my love, you can't help everyone else. You can't fill everyone else's cup if your cup is empty or half full. I'm being guided to say, now that the water well is dry, why are you still at the water well waiting for someone to fill that well? This is saying it's time to move to another location because you've given people too much access, or it's just all it is now is a memory. It's just a memory. It's all it is. And then we have love. Love is coming in reverse. It doesn't cost anything. Love doesn't have a price. You can fall in love with a flying butterfly, a flower, the sun, your smile, your eyes. Falling out of love because of disappointment. It's time to forgive. Didn't forgiveness come out? No, it didn't. Whatever this is, the fact that grief is in reverse, this is something that will come to pass. But I'm going to be honest. You may be triggered about what I'm going to say, but I'm saying this because I love you. Listen. By grace. I don't know you. My gift is to love. I choose the service of releasing love. Okay? And looking for nothing in return. Because God will supply all of my needs. You get what I'm saying? Moving forward. Listener, hear me out. I need you to listen. Love is what's looking for you. Love is what's looking for you. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. But you can't do that unless you show up and step out. All right. Now, for those of you you're like, no, SGL, no, I like to keep to myself. that, I'm not talking to you. Okay, I'm not talking to you. But if there is if you are a person who keeps to yourself and there's this void, you're being asked to step out so that you can bring new life in that safe, comfortable space that now feels some sense of lack or boredom. Okay. All right. Now, what other messages do you have for my viewer? Any other messages? I'm being guided to say whatever's been working for you, keep doing it, but add to it. I don't know what that means. Add to it. All right. What other messages? All right. Nothing else is coming out of there. Okay. Give me what does the listener need to be aware of when it comes to this adversity in love in reverse, which is now in upright? The power of change. All right. It says pay attention to the signs. Someone is not paying attention to anything. You keep getting opportunities for a fresh new start, and you're focusing on the lack, or you're focusing on what you don't have, or you're just stuck in your head with no movement. Okay? There's something that you need to pay attention to. Whatever you're paying attention to, it's in the past. It's behind you. You need to look forward. You need to pay attention of what's ahead. And make sure when you do that, you keep your head up high and not down. Okay? It took me years to learn to keep my head up. When I tell you, I'll never forget. I probably was like 13, 14 years old when an adult told me, said, don't walk with your head down because that says you're insecure. And I didn't understand it, but by the time I really started, how I was able to accomplish that task was when you look up, you can already see what's ahead. And so I started to become more confident and not worrying about what's on the ground of me needing to fall, because I can see ahead because I'm looking up. Okay? When you're looking down, you're seeing right in front, not what's ahead. I don't know who that's for. Let's look at messages, time frames, and yeses or nos. All right? So go ahead and set your intentions. I'm going to shuffle this a couple of times for you. Love is on your side. So what I'm being guided to tell you. Love is on your side. And, when you're ready, you're more than welcome to show up. Hey, if there's no sessions being released on podcast, come over to the YouTube. All of my readings are live. Okay? My readings are live. All right, moving forward. It's time for someone to get out of the past. It's time to get out of the past. I'm going to pull 3 cards out of this deck. All right? Okay. What messages do you have? All right. Again, grounding is needed. You could be dealing with the earth sign. Okay? It says perfect timing. I'm so happy you showed up for yourself. This is the day. This is the day you mark. And so next year on this date, it's an anniversary. Okay? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yeah, someone's showing up in your life right on time. We have be assertive. Okay? Be assertive. If you don't know what this means, this is your assignment. How to be assertive. Okay? And if you don't know what assertive is, it's like, how do I explain it? willing. That's the only way that I can explain it. Willing. Without doubt. Give me one more. Willingness without doubt. Right on top of it. Ready to go. All right. We have communicate clearly. If you don't have the words, it's a yes or a no. But you're being asked to communicate clearly. If that was for me, hey, I am willing to start communicating clearly. I'm working on it, okay? I'm not saying like I'm working on how I communicate clearly. Like I work on it every day. Every day. But I feel like the way that I communicate, because I communicate in incomplete sentences majority of the time, it's my blueprint. You'll know it's me. Like, nuh-uh. I know that's SGO because she talks in incomplete sentences, you know? So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see what your daily guidance is from your angel guides. All right, what message? Let me see. What message do you have to the viewer? And what is the overall daily guidance for the viewer? Let me shuffle 3 more times when I'm being guided to do. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. It's really hot in California. We have the ocean here. All right. It says It says the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. Okay, if you're not able to get to the ocean, a beach, a lake, whatever, okay, get to a pool. Fill your tub up with water. Take a shower. You still don't have access to those things. Dash some water on your face. Soak your feet. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? So this is letting me, this is another, I'm being guided to say, whoever you are, water is what recharges you and refreshes you and brings restoration. Okay? All right, those are the messages. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again.